guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. Today I'm just going to be talking about a well-researched topic, which is things I wish I knew before getting into medical school. Guy, especially in Nigeria. Be like a chat, like we're going to chat. I'm going to be like answering questions that I think might who's going to give you guys answers that I think that might answer some of your questions, because I know that I had these questions when I was about to enter medical school, and it was torture. If you're about to enter medical school, or you are already in medical school and you're confused, you don't know what you're going to do, you don't know what you're in for, then this is the right video for you. Then click subscribe button, like this video, and let's keep watching. So first of all, I have bullet points that I'm going to talk about today. First of all, guy, the first thing is to have good study habits. It is essential. You know, the way you studied in secondary school is not the same way you're going to study in medical school, in university, especially in medical school in Nigeria. No, it's a very competitive department course, so it's not going to be easy for you to just do when it's like 1-2 weeks to exam. You are studying so you can save lives. So if it's that the mentality that the lecturers have when they're giving you questions is that, okay, so we are quizzing her on well how well he or she knows this question, and like from his own perspective, because they would have assumed that like you have studied this over and over, because guy, bruh, there are things that you'll be studying like this. Just enter here, come out from here, you don't even know what you're doing. So the main thing to have good study habits, because if you have good study habits, you'll be able to enjoy what you're reading, you'll be able to learn more, you'll be able to memorize and everything, and you get down. It's going to be coming now. I'm going to explain what is best. So this good study habits is very essential, especially if you're in first year, second year, in fact, all years. Just know that it's all years, because it's not easy. It's going to be very competitive, and then you see people that are like so brainy. Everybody's so brainy. No matter how intelligent you think you are getting first in secondary school, getting this, getting that. Just know that if once you enter college, everything is going to change. So you have to be prepared, so you can keep that your distinction candidate, or A students like level. So if that's what you want, in fact, that's what everybody wants, to be a good student. I know that's what I wanted. So good study habits is essential. Know when you read, know the time you read, and know how you read, how well you read. Like some people can read in noisy environments, some people can read like when there's no music playing. Some people can read when, I don't know, some people read best at night, read best in the morning, whatever it is. Just have good study habits, adopt, watch videos. I might even set a link in the description box about videos that I think you guys will like, that will like educate you on how to study very well, because it's not the same way you are studying in secondary school and you study in university. No, no, no. Secondly, we're going to be debunking, in fact, the difference between cramming and memorization. Cramming is when you are like, yeah, just forcing all the information into your head all at once. You just want to get this thing into your brain all at once, like, and it normally usually happens during exam time plus exam. In fact, during exam plus exam time, when like you have not covered a lot of things and everything, and everything just piles up. You did mostly cramming. So what is memorization? Memorization is when you've studied that stuff, like you've studied it and it's just in you, like it's in your memory, like it's just there. Someone can just use one keyword and you will just be able to remember everything, and it's so nice. And I learned more about this in a video that I watched just recently about memorization. Like you can just use, like when you're studying, you can just use a keyword just to remember everything. Cramming, when you enter hall, guy, if you enter hall and you forget that one word, it is over. That memorization, if you think about that word, like someone was talking about, like what is mitochondria. That's the example the guy used in the video. He said, okay, what is, when they ask you what is mitochondria, you're studying and you're trying to learn about mitochondria. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So now, what is the main keyword in that sentence? Powerhouse, right? So when you hear powerhouse, mitochondria, you know mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and that powerhouse, that keyword powerhouse, will lead you into other things. It helps it's a site for ATP generation, and it's where nutrient and everything is like, every cell in the body receives energy through that. So just read your book. So after everything, when we learn about that powerhouse, yes, you know. Now that's the difference between cramming and memorization. Cramming is when you are going to pile up everything and it's actually doing exam. So let's say student A memorized, like he studied well, started studying early, he was reading, he was making sure he understood, he had good study habits, he knew how to study, how well he studied, and what's his study method. So then when it's close to exam, he has like jottings of everything that he have read. Now student B has been playing, partying, go to classes, come back. Like he's very good at attending classes. Let's just say he's attending classes. He's okay, he's good, he's everything. But then he doesn't study. And then when it's 1 to 2 weeks to exam, everything just piles up. Because you end up doing a lot of courses. Like it's very bulky. Each course is bulky, and I'm telling you, it's very bulky. Is it 100 level? Is it 200 level? Is it 300? It's very bulky. So when it piles up close to exam time, now this student A that crammed, this student B that has been reading since, and then it's just he has like little jotting somewhere and everything. When exam is about to come, 1 to 2 weeks, he'll just be learning, like he'll just be revising. Why this one will be trying to pile everything back into his, like pile everything inside his head, which is not going to work because he will break down. This student, he will break down, and during exam he will be, let's just say he manages to cram whatever is coming. Once you enter the hall, you might forget everything that you're doing because of tension, because of anything. Everything might just disappear. Then student B memorizes his active recall, he's using his active recall, he's using his brain, like he studies, and it's just revision. He enters hall, he writes well and comes out. That's it. And that's the difference between these two people. Now who do you think is going to like excel more in medical school? Another thing I'm going to talk about is good time management, because it is very, very important that you know how to use your time in medical school. Because in medical school, is it the classes, especially in Nigeria, the classes are long, um, they are like, it's it's just going to take everything you have. It's going to take your time with friends, partying. There are some parties that your friends, you see your friends in another department going to that, you cannot go. That's because you have to study. That's if you're a serious student and you know what you came to do, and like you want to really excel in this medicine, you want to come out successful, you just see that you miss out on a lot of opportunities. But don't worry, in the future you will enjoy it, you reap the benefits. So don't cry about it, don't complain about it, because in the future you'll be the ones to reap, and they'll be the ones to, I don't know, they'll enjoy. I don't know. I'm just saying that medical students don't have the same time. I'm not discriminating against anybody, because a a A grade students, like all these excellent students that excel in any department, A grade students, they study hard no matter what, they party. I mean, I'm not discriminating against anybody. I'm just saying this is for all students, for every college student, university. It is very important that you manage your time well, because college, university is the time. It is the time of your life when you have to shape what you're going to be. It is the time you have to shape what you're going to do. That's just it. That's just the fact about everything. You're just supposed to know how to manage your time. You have to know what you do in the morning, like form routines, like schedules about what you're going to do. And I'm not saying walk throughout. There are times when you just take a break, you can just go out with friends, come back, but don't ever forget, like never forget what you came there to do, what you came there to be. Like university is like a place where you can learn about so many things, you can learn so much about the world. not like the real world, but so much about the world. Like you are out. It's just have to be able to make use of your time. So you won't be dragged this way, be dragged that way, be dragged here, up and down, up and down. You don't even know at the end of the day you be sitting in exam hall, you don't know what you're writing. That's just it. You're in class, there's no time in medical school. Between classes, assignments, practicals, in fact everything. You don't even have time for anything. You might even manage to go out like once a week. And that's okay. Study, study, study. All work and no play makes J or Jack a dull boy or girl. So just know how to manage your time, set schedules, timetables, keep to it, and yeah, just know that you're on the right track. That's just it. I cannot emphasize this enough. I cannot emphasize this enough. Start early. Like immediately you land in school after the break, start planning. Like start your timetable, everything. Start because most, how would I put it? The beginning of your semester is like will shape the rest of the semester. I'm telling you the honest truth. If you start studying well, start studying early, start everything early, start like make a resolution to like be better this semester and start working towards it. That first like 3 to 4 weeks, at least long enough to form that habit.
Bruh.
You're going to like your whole the whole semester will be so easy for you. And I'm not joking. Sorry, excuse me. It will be so easy for you. Like it will be easy. The exams, you know it, because when you don't start early, or let's just say you don't start studying early, and then midterms come, mid semester exams come, guy, waiting in the right, you don't know what you're writing. When you start studying early, you won't have to catch up. You won't have to use your exams as catching up because you've already gotten some marks in the mid semester and the assignments and everything. But when you neglect those first part and be like, exam is 70 marks, this one is 10 marks, this one is, no, you have to take everything important. Just start early, start now, start everything. Like, meaning you land in school, just start. Just do this one next time when you're coming back to school. Try it. Just to make a resolution to yourself that for 1 month, 30 days, I'm going to do like start changing my develop like new great habits, study habits, going to school early, doing your assignments on time, passing your assignments on time, doing everything, forming schedules, planning everything, and you will see. Just check it, and you will see the rest of your semester will be like it will just go smoothly. I'm telling you, it will just go smoothly. So comment down below if you tried this and it works for you. Then put it in the comment section down below. Yeah. Now it's very important because in medical school everybody has different reasons why they are there. Some might be there because they just want to like they want to like achieve this. Some are there because they want to in the future. Medicine is like because they want to die and get money. Some are there to like are there because their parents sent them. Some are there to everybody is there to excel. There's whether it's whatever reason that you are, whatever you know, just take a deep breath, think about it, like think,
Know your why.
it's like you just have to know your why. You have to know what you're doing this for. Like, why are you in medical school? Like, exactly, what are you going to gain? Making good friends because you're going to meet a lot of people. University in Nigeria, Omoga, Omoga, you will see people, you will meet people, you meet people that hate you, people that love you, people that are pretending. You will see fake friends, you will see boyfriends, you see people that want to you. In fact, you even see friends with benefits. I'm not saying that you shouldn't look for them, but I'm just saying that like you're entering a new world, like you're going into a new world. So you have to be able to pick the kind of friends that you have. If you need like tips for choosing the kind of friends that you like a good friend, first of all, they must be God fearing. That's for me. That's they must be God fearing. Number two, they must want what I want at least, even if it's not exactly what I want. It should like correlate with something that I want to do. Like find friends that inspire you, motivate you, friends that don't take bullshit, like they won't allow you to just lay down when you're supposed to be reading. No, friends that encourage you, friends that don't put you down, like friends that you are comfortable around with, like you can talk to them about everything, you can be friends and everything, but don't let them distract you. You can find friends in, like, I advise that you find friends in your department, but then that would seem so snobbish and so stuck up. But no, you can actually find friends outside of your department. You can find friends that your church friends. There are different kinds of friends that you make, but your really really close friends are people that, like, you guys have things in common, like you have the same values, and you know that you can associate with this person and the person is trustworthy and loyal. I don't know, like I feel like you just have to look for this kind of people. Like if you want to, I don't know, I just feel like that's the best kind of friends that you can have. People that are loyal and trustworthy, people that you can like rely on, you can tell them things, and then especially, in fact, especially people that like will help you in times of need, not people that like, I don't know for you, I don't know your own definition of a good friend, but that's my own definition. People that can help you, people that are trustworthy to you, like I don't even know how to explain this because I'm a very very quiet like person, and I feel like I should have friends that I like I usually gravitate towards friends that are outspoken, like opposite of me, but not like too ras, like not too like this. They are also quiet in their own ways, but they are extrovert. Yes, they are extrovert, and I'm an introvert. So when I meet those kind of people, I'm normally drawn towards them because I'm like, oh, this like, yes, they are. I like what they do. I like how brave and courageous they are, something like that. But I always tend to look for these particular qualities. I always tend to look for them because if I don't find them, I don't think like it will be very very comfortable to be around them because they might influence you. I'm telling you, your friends can influence you, you influence your friends. That's just the truth. If you have the same values with your friends, there is nothing that is going to like bring you. I don't know. I just feel like that's the best kind of friends. Be prayerful. I don't know if you're religious. I don't mean to seem religious or anything. I'm a Christian and I believe that God will help you in everything that you ask him for. You just have to work hard and always pray. There's something that Prophet TB Joshua used to say. The late Prophet TB Joshua used to say, um, pray as if it all depends on you and work as if pray as if it all depends on God and work as if it all depends on you. I changed it to pray as if it all depends on you and study as if it all depends on you. I don't know how everybody interprets. I don't even know if I'm right, but I just feel like that's what I adopted and that's what I wanted, like perfectly, and that's what I planned. The last one is forming good habits, like waking up early is very, very important, especially early morning classes like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. There are lecturers that don't have time like during the day because they are so busy. So the only time they're actually like free are early in the mornings because I had this professor that was very, very like he was very, very hardworking. So he was always busy because he had other things like other things he had to do in the department. He was a very big like name in the department. So can't just be doing all these things and then start being disturbed about class. So he had to fix it early in the mornings because so that he won't miss his classes. And so that's it. You just have to adopt good habits, form them yourself, train yourself, set alarms early in the morning. You're going to wake up to suit time and all kind of things. And I don't know for some people, but being a night owl, I admire those people that can read at night. It was so beautiful. But let me just tell you one tip. One tip: do not copy somebody else. If you know you cannot read at night, don't read at night. Don't if you know that you can't read at night, don't force yourself. If you try it out, I'm not saying don't try it out like for 1 week, 7 days, and it does not work for you, please stop, because you're just killing yourself. After you start hating yourself for everything, for not studying well, because if you can't read, if you just, I don't know, it just end up being you compare yourself to somebody else. No, don't do that. Train yourself to know how you study, whether you are studying, you like studying with music, whether you like studying in a quiet environment, or you like studying like all by yourself. I don't know, study group, I don't, or even discussion self. It's just important, very important that you know the kind of environment, the kind of way you study. You have to know yourself. That's just the honest truth. If you guys want to know, like, want me to make a video about study habits, good study habits, and knowing yourself, knowing your study method and everything, just click comment down below and I'll do it. So you just have to train yourself, because there are some times where you'll be like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to study, I don't have the strength, I don't have to do this, but you just have to do it because it's the time. I don't know, I just feel like it's like the same as trying to work out, because there's a point where you'll be like, I love this thing and I just want to continue doing it, even when rain falls, even when I can't go out, I can find an alternative means and I'll still do it. Yeah, so that's it for the video, and thank you so much for watching. If you have been watching it from the beginning to this time, kudos, and I'm so happy and I'm so glad that you stayed to the end of the video, and God bless you. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. My social media links will be down below, so you can contact me if you have any questions about any of the things I said, or if there's anything I didn't add. Please, I'm not perfect. I'm just telling you. If there's anything I didn't add and you feel like it will help others, please just comment it down below. And yeah, have a nice day and God